I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you.
What's up, guys? This is Brushed Island 73, and today we're doing a top 15 list. Top 15 references in Infinity War. Number 15. Go Home, Squidward. The character Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., makes a reference to a cartoon character known as Squidward Tentacles. When referring to one of Thanos' minions, he says, "Go home, Squidward." This is a reference to the character Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants, a kids' TV show ran by Nickelodeon Studios. As we can see, the character looks like Squidward and has a rather bulbous nose. Number 14. Go Home Squidward subreddit. The Go Home Squidward fanbase has made a subreddit dedicated to their new hero, Go Home Squidward. It is home to many fan theories, as well as to lots of fan drawings of the great character known as Squidward Tentacles. The movie Infinity War captures this perfectly, with a reference to Squidward mentioned in the previous number. Number 13. Infinity War reference in SpongeBob SquarePants. The popular show SpongeBob SquarePants, that aired on Nickelodeon starting in the year 1999, has a reference to Infinity War, more specifically, the character known as Squidward. In the episode number 11, Season 1, Squidward pretends to be a ghost and tricks Patrick and SpongeBob into doing things for him. This is a reference to how the Squidward character in Infinity War dies. Does that character actually fake his death? We may never know the answer to these questions, but there are many fan theories on the Squidward subreddit, as well as the Squidward 4chan page. Check them out at your own risk. Number 12. The Multi-Universe Theory. Many Go Home Squidward fans on the subreddit and the 4chan page notice that Squidward could be in multiple universes, meaning that Squidward may die in some universes, but not in others. This would explain the reference in SpongeBob, as well as his death in Infinity War. Number 11. Squilliam and the Squidward Theory. Many Redditors have noticed that Squilliam actually looks quite similar to Squidward. As we see, he wears a purple robe, just like the one Squidward owns, except a different color. He also has a unibrow, something that Squidward could have easily shaven off between scenes. This proves that when in Infinity War Squidward dies, that it could have actually been Squilliam Tentacles. Maybe that's why we don't see him in the later episodes. Number 10. Squidward's suicide. Many fans have speculated that Squidward has actually committed suicide in a lost episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. If this is true, that means that Squilliam could have actually committed suicide, since they are both identical. Squilliam was jealous of Squidward's fry cook job, and he always wanted to be an artistic genius like Squidward. As we see, when Squilliam makes fun of him, he really is just making fun of himself. Number 9. Squidward's Suicide Part 2. If we think that Squilliam actually had committed suicide, this proves the theory that this Squidward in Infinity War is actually a different Squidward. Since Squidward committed suicide way before Infinity War was released, it proves that that Squidward must be a different Squidward. This opens up the multi-universe possibility that there could be endless universes with endless Squidwards doing different things. The next number we will talk about the canned bread theory. Number 8. The canned bread theory. The canned bread theory was started by a Redditor named BigBoySwag25. He stated that the canned bread theory was the idea that all the Squidwards in the village ate canned bread and were actually proof of the multi-universe theory of Squidwards. This proves that the Squidward that worked for Thanos could actually have eaten canned bread and also lived in the SpongeBob universe. Since canned bread is also a popular food in such places as Venezuela, it could also mean that Squidward lives among us in our world today. Number 7. Squidward, the Mega Universe Theory. Many believe that in the SpongeBob universe, there could be one big Squidward instead of many different Squidwards. All of the Squidwards could actually be combined into one gigantic Squidward that actually controls all the universes that represent a character such as Squidward. Number 6. The Gary Squidward comparison theory. In the episode where Squidward is told by the medical fish that he has a dying animal on the premises as a prank pulled by Squilliam tentacles, many have suspected that this could be actually referencing Gary, as Gary and Squidward are very related. As we see from the 3D Gary model, Gary actually looks very similar to Squidward. He has very large eyes, as well as a pink shell, while Squidward may have outgrown his shell many years ago. Number 5. The Squidward chat theory. Many theorists theorize that the Squidward chat TV show was actually Squidward's way of telling everyone that he is secretly a multi-universe character. As we see, the first 2 letters, S and Q, when put backwards and through a decoder machine, we see that they spell multi-universe. As we can tell, Squidward is actually a multi-universe character, and the creators of SpongeBob have already told us this. Number 4. Squidward's house. Squidward's house has been shown to be alive in multiple episodes of the SpongeBob SquarePants TV show made by Nickelodeon. This proves that his house could also be an alternate universe, and there are many alternate universe houses in the different versions of Squidward that live. This changes everything, as there proves that there could be alternate universes of the whole SpongeBob crew. Number 3. The Squidward acronym theory. Theorists have learned that if you take the first, third, fifth, seventh, and ninth letter, it spells SUDAD. Theorists have learned that this is an acronym that stands for Save Up Dollars and Dough. This means that Squidward actually loves money, maybe even more than Mr. Krabs. Number 2. The Squidward depression theory. Many people have noticed that Squidward will sometimes go into fits of hysteria during certain parts of SpongeBob. It is usually seen when he is interacting with SpongeBob or Patrick, which he finds annoying. Many people have theorized that this could be because he regrets not being more fun and carefree, as his art and impressing others have kept him from being more of the personal squid he would like to be. This is shown in many episodes as we see him break down and try his best to be serious and adult, but overall caves into SpongeBob and Patrick's childish games. Number 1. The Squidward Thanos theory. Many believe that Squidward is actually an alternate version of Thanos, as we see in the character's design. The Infinity Stones could represent the clarinet, as well as the Infinity Gauntlet representing Squidward's adulthood. But the main reason most people think this is that purple and blue are the same color when you look at them through a kaleidoscope. Also, that Thanos' chin kind of looks like Squidward's noses all pushed together into one big Thanos chin. Many theorists believe this theory and believe that the Squidward in Infinity War is actually the true leader and Thanos is just a pawn. Subscribe! Thanks for subscribing, and make sure to turn on bell notifications so you can get all the latest Squidward and Call of Duty updates. Make sure to send in your theories and be sure to subscribe to my friend Chimpo Master because he helped a lot with this video.
This video has been in the works for over a year, and we really appreciate the support. As he said, subscribe to Chimpo Master. He did all the voice lines, and I did all the editing.